GooBalls!
Oh, we got Kiko in the building.
Kiko, make some noise. Kiko
man.
Where is he at?
What are you thinking?
I was hoping.
What are you thinking?
Which one you can see the chat live?
Uh-oh. Justin Clayton, I think.
More damn Eagle, what's up?
No, I was saying no saying. This is such a good, because the intro is so long to this song, it's so easy.
Come on, King, get it!
I'm trying to get back to the that. Freaking goo, Justin.
Go, get your lighters up. Get your lighters up. Everybody in the goo crew.
Oh, there you go. Crypto Captain Parakeet. Captain John Parakeet.
Woo! Wow. Thank you. Make some noise. Thank you, Wardan. You know what? I was gonna say compared to our intros recently, that one was okay, but when you brought the lighters out, that was a new level. We got Chetty.
I was trying to get it to go right on the drop, and
next time you get those.
Yeah,
Woo!
It'd be hard to keep one-upping ourselves on those.
Yeah.
It's got to escalate it every week, Keeks. I don't know how we're going to do it. Hello. Welcome to the stream, folks. This is Goo TV. I'm your host with co-host General Moses, co-host Chetty and Keegs. Make sure you check out all the links below. Check out all the links below. Hit the follow button, all that good stuff. We're in for a good time tonight. We have a special guest in the building who we're going to bring on stage soon.
Yes.
Chetty and I got to actually. Chetty, I think you just barely missed him.
I missed out. I met someone else.
He met Lost Local, I think is his name. We'll figure it out here in a moment. But Ruby got to meet Chief actually. I almost spilled the beans there a little bit. Before we bring our guest up, I want to say, should we draw some attention to the giveaway?
Well, the giveaway, so people still might have time.
What's the deadline?
I think I set it for 9:20, so you got 11 minutes.
Oh, wow.
You gotta get, if you get in the Discord and head to the announcements channel,
Let me mint it right now.
Let me drop the Discord link in the chat. So yeah, we're doing a GooBall giveaway, which is currently active.
Do you have the file for me, Chet? We don't have a name for it, do we?
Yeah, we
do. Boy Steven.
It's It's already made. It's already created.
Okay, let me go.
You know what? We're 600 followers on Twitch, and it's been stuck at that for a while. I wonder if Twitch knows our secret. So 600 spells to our guest who's about to come up here. 600 numerically spells goo. So it's funny because it's kind of our number, but we've been stuck on 600 for a while now, so I'm not sure what's going on. Grand entrance. You guys got anything before we bring him in here?
I'm just gonna mint this right now because I don't have it minted on OpenSea yet. But
it's already minted.
No, I gotta mint it.
It's minted already.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, we did last week. Which Make some noise in the chat this week because I know there's some people who wanted to get their GooBalls converted from Wax to Ethereum. So we might be handling some requests tonight, maybe later in the stream. Just if you know, you know. I want to see because I got you guys something to eat, and it's 2 minutes away. So just a heads up.
Good, early. I like that.
I got myself something to eat. It's already here. That was.
Can I guess what it is?
Hey, Chungo! You know what? Go ahead and guess. We're gonna introduce the guest here soon. Go ahead and guess though.
Is it sweet or?
I don't think you're gonna get it, but I'll give you a huge clue.
Okay.
Another one.
Fried chicken. Wait a second. Well, that sounds. I was gonna say fried chicken before you even said another one.
Kiko said, "Boy,
a certain way."
You know, DJ Khaled opened it. He opened a fast food restaurant called Another Wing. He actually did.
Hip hop chips says Crypto Cat.
Keep guessing. Think of what commercial is DJ Khaled in right now that has food. All I gotta say though, someone in the chat just said Chungo all caps, and what's up, Chungo fam? I remember when I first met Chief, and I'm like still brand new to the Chungo community, but I'm trying to find him, and I'm meeting all these people that have Chungos, and when I tell them that I have a Chungo, they instantly go Chungo, and then I'm kind of like, yeah, Chungo, yeah. So the culture is strong. Okay, there we go. That's a cat out of the bags. Guys, make some noise in the chat if you think you can guess what Keegs and Chetty are about to eat. DJ Khaled is in the commercials on all over TV right now.
I don't watch it. So
Today's guest, we got to meet him in New York City at NFT NYC. Went to a couple parties that he hosted, I might say. So we'll have to talk about maybe what that was like. I just noticed. Why does it say we're doing an April recap on Twitch? Anyways, we found out about this project because Marco, aka Kapowski, who DJ'd our event, had a Chungo, and he's like, "Hey, I don't know if you've seen this community, but they're throwing parties in New York City, so you guys should like reach out to them." And one thing led to another, and that's what we did. We all hung out, and someone almost guessed it right. Warnam almost got it right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet, Chetty, if you can get the sound effects ready, and make some noise for the man, the myth, the legend, Chief Chungo of Chungo NFT project.
What's going on, guys? What is poppin'?
Yo.
Chetty mentioned this earlier. Chief Chungo, you look like a friend of ours, Nixie.
He does.
Yeah.
I would love to see a picture. I love
I
it.
think I can find one.
Yeah,
we'll have to find one for you.
I think the glasses help emphasize it, don't they?
Yeah.
It's definitely
Is that a handlebar mustache we got going on there?
It's more of like a circus clown mustache,
We
I don't know if you guys
are
know
clowns
Daniel
here.
from
So.
Shell Orbs in New York. We were hosting that the first party, the club kind of vibe. His mustache, man, inspired me.
Oh yeah.
He's got the full full 360 curl on his stash. So don't know if we'll ever get to that level, but
You've been growing yours since then, or you had it going before that? You just
I had it going before, but I was like, damn, he really took it all the way. So
in New York, I was hanging out with Ruby. I think it was the first night of NFT NYC, and Chungos were throwing a party, I believe, in partnership with Nakamigos, right?
It was mostly Shell Orbs,
Okay.
but it was like Nakamigos community, because Nakamigos, like, no one knows who they are, right? There's no real founder. I mean, obviously it's most likely connected to MFers, but I mean, there's no solid evidence of who's actually running it. So it was just like a community thing. So it was Nakamigos community with Shell Orbs, and then we just kind of popped on there as well. So yeah, it was a great time though. It was a great success. Beeple almost pulled up. I was so bummed. Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, we were at the party, and Beeple started tweeting about it, and I was like, "Holy shit! If Beeple pulls up, man, woo, that'd be wild." But it was late when he tweeted that, so he didn't end up coming. But still,
somebody can go scroll through Beeple. I saw. I mean, he tweets a lot, but if you can find around that NFT NYC period, I saw he tweeted, "Where's the Nakamigos party?" And I was like, I was reading this later, like maybe in bed or the next day. I'm like, wait, was he about to be at the place that me and Ruby were just at?
Yeah.
So,
I remember seeing it at the event, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, any minute now, he's gonna walk through the door.
yeah, that's good hype. So Chungos, I was told, and I haven't. Forgive me for not doing all my research, but I think it was Marco, our DJ, said that the Chungos community originated somewhere in the Bored Ape space. Is it the roots come from there, or is that just all just talk?
Yeah, I mean, well, we do have a lot of Bored Ape holders, but like, so I mean, I'll give you guys a rundown of like the origin of Chungos. So
Let's do it.
probably about a year ago, yeah, probably last May, I started, just doodling, trying to find a character that I thought would stand out. Kind of had something that looked like a Chungo. It was more like a chubby Chungo, if you will. And then like, just I was working as a dishwasher back then. So on my free time,
Dude,
I would,
that's
make some
beast.
traits here and there and like, revise the Chungo body and just try and like, polish it. And then one night the name Chungo came up, and then just like, throughout that summer, I was just kind of slowly building it. And then in December, me and my co-artist, like I did probably like 95% of all the art you actually see in the collection. But the stuff on Twitter, a lot of it is my good friend. He's just called Chungo in the community. So we kind of like, work together on promotional stuff. Our whole thing was to never ever like, post an actual just like Chungo profile picture. We really wanted to like, constantly pump out original content on a weekly basis. And we've been doing that since December. So it's been a crazy grind. And then we minted end of January. And I mean, yeah, the rest is history, really. Like it went crazy. Pre-reveal for a week, and then we revealed a week later. And yeah, it really blew our minds. Like, we were so grateful. All the work we put in was appreciated, I guess. It was a crazy time for sure. And then like, we
Probably life changing.
It was definitely life changing. I had to quit my job as a dishwasher.
I was just about to ask.
Yeah. So I couldn't do that
That's
anymore.
Story.
I was actually working as a dishwasher a week after mint, which was wild. So it was like, at work, I was basically, on my phone, dealing with Twitter and Discord while I'm washing dishes at the same time, and like telling my bosses like, hey, like I don't know, like if I can keep doing this. And then one day, like, I think it was after reveal, it went like parabol. Like once the art revealed, I went in the next day and I was like, hey boss, like I gotta go, man. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. It's I can't let this opportunity go. But they're, all understanding. And yeah, like I think probably like, I want to say 2-3 weeks after that, my buddy Gift Dead hit me up. We met on like a Twitter space, and he said, hey, come to East Denver. We have this mansion we rented out for a week. It's the marijuana mansion. So like, less than a month after mint, we already threw our first, event in Denver, which was crazy. Met a lot of cool people there.
Was
and
that
then
you,
went to
Denver?
LA a couple weeks later. So stuff's just been crazy, and then obviously New York, but yeah. So, I mean, LA was wild. We got to party with Stevie Williams, the founder of DGK, which it totally fits, where we're trying to bring this brand in the future. We're trying to
get
bring
a screen share on that because he's a skater, right?
Yeah, he's like a super successful skater. He has a new NFT coming out sometime, I think this year. It's called Scapes. There's no real like details of what's happening with that, but he's just teasing it now and then. So it was kind of like Escapes, Chungo, and then like Happy Dad sponsored it, Harito sponsored it, Freckle TV sponsored it, Azuki, and all these big projects were all there. So it was insane. But yeah, I mean that's kind of what's happened so far. There you go. Yeah. So he founded like DGK like in the early 2000s, which is like one of like a huge skate brand. I mean, yeah, DGK, Bruce Lee collaborations. Like he's He's a legend. Like if you're a skater, which I am, like Stevie Williams, and it was insane to like tell my friends like back at the restaurant, I'm like, yo, I'm going to LA and like I'm partying with Stevie Williams. Like we're doing an event together.
Chetty's a skater.
No.
He used to be back in the day.
I'm trying to find. I've seen what you're talking about though. He used to have a bunch of Chungo stuff on his page, but I don't know how to scroll through his older stuff.
Yeah, that was probably just from the event when we just retweeting and stuff. He's posting a lot about his new project. It's going to be
I've seen this art actually, the Scapes art. I've seen a lot of people talking about it.
Yeah, it's kind of like anime vibe. I'm not exactly sure like if it's a PFP project or like what it's going to be exactly. I know he's repping Azuki and a kid called Beast Hard, but oh, there we go.
I know if I scroll back far enough, I'll see.
I think there you go. There's some Chungo stuff. There's a Chungo right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we did. Like those are all the people who were at the event in the VIP. We had
that's dope.
Krypton Goons, our homies there, Haritos, Kaiju Kings. Just so many projects, so many great projects. It was an honor to share that event with everyone. But yeah,
I really like the Kryptoons guys. Is that right? Is it Kryptoons?
Oh man,
Krypton Goons.
They are the homies. They are so nice, and we're actually dropping our first drop of streetwear soon. And they're killing it. Like they have I think honestly they probably have the best merch like in Web3. They have their merchandise is in Urban Outfitters. Like they're just killing it, man. Like they really brought like their project into like a lifestyle brand, which is like part of what we want to do as well. And it's just great that we get to like work with them and have them do the merch for us because they have a whole like print company now. So all the Chungo stuff. Actually, I have one right here.
So what do you guys have queued up?
Super high quality blanks. The prints are all screen printed. Some of them are puff prints.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like this is just one of like I think like the first drop's gonna have like 5 shirts and a hat, and then obviously from there we're gonna start doing more and more. But yeah. So I just kind of just said a lot there, but yeah.
Well, what's your how are you
Teddy.
transitioning into that, trying to be more like streetwear?
100%. Yeah. Like, so we definitely like just as a skater, I've always wanted to, from the beginning, like I wanted to bring Chungo because kind of like Chungos kind of have the same vibe as like Toy Machine, Rip and Dip, like simplistic stuff that like skaters can draw.
Yeah.
They can graffiti on the wall. We actually had some Chungo decks made for LA. We gave one to Stevie. We skated another one. So yeah, I mean, we're just slowly, we don't want to rush anything, right? You never want to just like rush out a brand, right? You want to take time, let it marinate, let it season. So we're just taking it like a step by step. Obviously the streetwear that's coming out soon, we don't like to say merch, that's honestly a full credit to Goons for that because like they never say merch, and I'm like, I get it though, because once you see their merch in person and once you feel that the quality of their stuff, you get it. Like, okay. I think Moses, you probably saw some of their stuff. Did you come to the other? You came to the other on the Friday in New York, right?
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. Well, I was there at the party at the beginning too.
Okay.
I had to leave before, and then Adam stayed.
Right, yeah, Chetty was there for the first maybe 45 minutes, and then he had to bounce. But no, what was and I don't know if he's here in the chat. I think Lost Local is the guy's name, right? Is it Lost Local?
Legend.
Lost Local.
Local.
Yeah, he's the man. He got to meet Chetty, but no, I met. Is his name Steez?
Steezy. He's not a part of the Goons.
He's not.
Drew was there. I think Drew was the only guy on the Goons team that was there.
Okay.
I've met Drew.
I thought he was the founder, so maybe that was Drew of Goons.
It's not Steezy, but
no. But there's some other guy there that I met that I should know, who was like
probably Drew.
Drew, yeah.
Like the pop up, just like so clean. Like I'm always just so impressed by their stuff. And like again, we're working with them. All our stuff will be done by them, so that's coming soon. stay tuned for that. Like very, very soon, probably within the next 2 weeks, we'll probably start seeing that pop up.
I totally could see Chungo's Chungo art being on skateboards or like even wheels.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's exactly what we want to do. You know, we want to expand the brand outside Web3. Obviously, we love Web3, like it's obviously like, you know, our root.
Yeah.
But you know,
I gotta get my first Chungo today on stream. Actually,
let's get it, man. There's some good ones on the floor right now.
Okay.
We're actually this is actually a good transition into what we're doing next. This is what I have on the screen right here. What the fuck is a Chungo? So, what we're doing next with the Chungos is this new collection that's gonna like build lore on the Chungos, right? There's gonna be this whole. It's called Chungolution. So it's basically gonna be like an evolutionary timeline with the Chungos. It'll be a free claim for Chungo holders. So anyone listening doesn't have a Chungo, you want to get some of that, I would say grab a floor Chungo so you'll be eligible for the free claim. There will be a public mint. More details will come soon, probably within this week. We're gonna, you know, push it. But the art is looking insane. It's gonna be multimedia, so it'll be like, you know, 3D, you know, digital painting, the typical 2D stuff you see on our Twitter. Super excited to share. Like the first part of it is insane. I wish I could put it on the screen right now, but
is it an animation? What we got?
Yeah, it's a full like cinematic 3D animation. It's pretty crazy. So super hyped for people to see that. But yeah, I mean,
we'll see it this week. Is that what you're saying?
Well, not gonna say exact, but like we're aiming for like end of the week, and if not next week. Like we want to make sure people are aware that's happening. You know, we've been slowly promoting it throughout, but obviously right before launch, we want to, you know, make sure all eyes are on it. And the reason we're doing that, like this whole like lore building thing, is we actually want to make like Chungos besides just a brand. I mean, I come from a background of like, you know, comedy skits. You know, I used to do comedy stuff on YouTube back in the day when I was like a teenager. I won't share that. Maybe someone can.
Hey guys, go to work.
But yeah, you know, someone can probably find it. But yeah, like it was very much like Adult Swim kind of content. And you know, I actually pitched a TV show to Adult Swim when I was like, I think I was like 17, and you know, we didn't get a show, but like we got like $1,000 just to be like, you know, keep building. And it was a comedy duo thing, but like, you know, so I come from a background of like writing and comedy and like, you know, creating content like that. So we want to bring Chungos as a cartoon. Like we want to make Chungos into a full TV show as well. And we do have some people that have hit us up who have the connections to make that happen. Wow. Obviously me and my buddy, we're animators ourselves. So like, you know, even if they can't do anything, we can totally create this ourselves. Like we have the skills and like the connections alone within our network where we can make a pilot. And I mean, we're already writing episodes. We already have concepts floating around.
Once upon a time, we were in 2 episodes of a reality TV show. So if you want to feature GooBalls in 1 episode, we'll take
you were in a reality TV show. What was it?
It's called Polka Kings. It was like polka music. And
wow.
yeah, it was on Reels Network. I don't actually. You're in Montreal, right?
Yeah.
This is American kind of like smaller reality TV network where it's where they do all the test runs, and then if it's good on that channel, then they'll bring it to like TLC.
Got it.
So ours is the one that didn't make it to TLC, but we were featured in 2 episodes as a rap group. Which is
were you rapping over like polka music, like? Basically,
yeah.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, we've got the files somewhere. They're technically like it's all. That's the other thing they do with reality TV. They just take all the rights to everything. So like if you share it, then like they can come after you. But we've got them archived somewhere. So if you join the GooBalls Discord, you shoot us a DM. Maybe we can show you some of our reality TV stuff, guys.
I mean, I was actually in a reality show when I was like, I think I was like 8. Like it was just like
really?
family. This like I forget what it was. It was like I think it was like how to like some kind of like budgeting reality show on like the Women's Network. I think.
The Women's
I don't know if
Network?
you guys have that in America, but
Never heard
it
of
was
that.
like a full season and then never got renewed, obviously. But it's just like impossible to find. I've like contacted the production company, to see my little 8-year-old self on this TV show. But yeah, I get it. It's hard to find. It's not.
Were you from Toronto originally, and then you moved?
Yeah, like a smaller town outside of Toronto called Brampton. It's like
Okay.
one of the most like multicultural cities like in the world, I think, next to Toronto.
Yeah, I know Brampton.
And then honestly moved to Montreal just because Toronto rent has gotten insane. It's like impossible to afford anything there, and Montreal is much more affordable. Even though I speak zero French, so it's a little hard to navigate.
I've been told you as a Canadian living there, not speaking French. The French people there, they bust your balls pretty often. Am I right?
It's not that bad. Like there is like a stereotype that like the French are assholes and like all this stuff, but honestly, I've had no problems. Like if I go into a restaurant by myself, just like get a quick slice of pizza or whatever, they'll obviously speak French. Like they'll be like bonjour, and I'm like, and then they'll start saying something, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Because I was told if they figure out that you're American and you don't speak French, then it's cool. But if they figure out you're Canadian and you don't, then they'll like give you some attitude. What about Quebec City?
Oh, that for sure. I've never been there, but I mean, I feel like anywhere outside of Montreal, yeah, that will happen. Yeah, they'll be assholes to you for sure. Yeah.
That's a great city though. People don't realize Montreal is actually an island.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, It doesn't really feel like one, but yeah.
So I got the Chungo OpenSea pulled up here. So Keegs, we're gonna snag you one.
Bet.
We could scroll through them here in a moment, but I'm thinking. Oh, sorry. Were you trying to share that? Thank you.
Oh, you just missed the night one that was on the floor. Someone just scooped that up.
I think Keegs sent me that one the other day.
I did.
Maybe I'm gravitating towards the purple and the blue because there's less of them. The red guys seem kind of frequent here. Is that what, as far as skin tone, are red the most common?
I think yellow is the most common.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's the one I got. No, mine's yellow background.
People like the matching, yellow background, yellow skin, purple background, purple skin.
Oh, okay.
Which you probably aren't going to find on the floor. There's a pink on pink
There's
there.
one right here. There's a purple background, purple skin.
I saw purple.
A bandana.
Skin. There you go.
Go down a little bit, Adam. Right there.
Yeah, he's well, it's not super thick at the moment, so we're gonna go with something on the floor probably. But
it's crazy how thin it is. Like one sweep, like a 30 sweep, is gonna push us back all the way up to like
Well, yeah. I remember that now is the time to scoop some up if you want to scoop some up. This is not financial advice, but everyone in the chat, if you don't have a Chungo, seriously, now is the time to go scoop one. Because I've been.
If you want to get Chungo Lucian for free, scoop a Chungo on the floor.
There you go. So yeah, actually, let me drop the link here in the chat.
We gotta ask. Chief Chungo can maybe help us out with some questions we have because we just recently moved over to ETH.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely have
migrated. Yeah. Well, we did 100. We dropped 100 on the Wax blockchain, and now we.
Geek, real quick, tell me which one you want.
Out
of these guys.
Oh, out of those guys. All right, let's see.
I'm thinking the
honestly, the cross eyes, the one with like the crosses on the eyes, that's a rare trait.
All right, let me get that one then.
Bet.
With the with the hill in the background.
I was either that one or the guy with the
why is that one on the floor?
We got to get this one, Keeks. Chief says
people are fading, man. It is what it is.
The rainbow glasses did look pretty sick, though.
Chungo.
Sorry, Keeks. We're getting you this one.
That's fine. All right, let me send you my.
Chief speaks. You gotta listen.
No, there's 8,000 of these.
That's my. I just sent my ETH wallet at him in the private chat.
In the private, okay.
8,000 Chungos.
Yeah, it's 8,088.
Okay.
Or 8,888.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys have 100 of these GooBalls.
So we've made at this point we made 101. No, 102 because the giveaway. which actually the giveaway already already went. Yeah, but we made 100 on the Wax blockchain, and now we moved over to ETH.
So are these like one of one?
Yeah,
They are all. They're all.
Teddy,
we
you
make
can-
them on stream.
Teddy, you want to pull it up? You do a screen share?
Of what? Of the non-fiat one, boy Steven.
Non-fiat one.
And non-fiat won the giveaway in the Discord.
Yeah, let me go screen share real quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got to get started on making this.
Yeah, we got to make a GooBall right now.
So basically, here's what we do. And Keegs, I'm gonna send you this in a moment.
Here's what we made up. The first ETH one was this.
We made 100 on Wax, and now we're migrating to Ethereum.
Now
Teddy makes a live on stream.
GooBall is based off of our.
How does the migration work? Do they stay on Wax and they just like are transferred to?
What we're doing is the person will burn it on Wax, and we'll send them the brand new one on ETH.
And well, everything we do is like as manual as you can be. So there's only ever going to be 600 GooBalls. We typically make one live per week on stream, and then at the end of the stream, we didn't do it this week because we're kind of taking our time with it. But when we make the GooBall this week, we'll time up the auction so that way it will end on stream next week. And so it's one auction just kind of circles into the next one. Chetty is our artist, so he makes them all live on stream, and we get feedback from the audience on the features, the name, the color, the size, the height, like all that stuff. I think today by default we're gonna kind of try and do like a Chungo themed GooBall, but
Let's do it. I'm down to see it.
yeah.
So well, these are the GooBalls on ETH so far. Now, two of these were Wax GooBalls that transferred, and then this was a giveaway that ended tonight.
So you have the 100 from Wax, and then you're gonna do 500 more on ETH that aren't migrating.
Maybe we'll go to another blockchain.
We don't know. We don't know if it's gonna be 500 or 100 yet. We haven't decided. But yeah,
we like ETH right now so far.
So all these GooBalls, all their themes were decided on stream by our audience, and then also the attributes our audience helps us out and figures out what they should look like with us, the colors and the shape of the GooBall. Yeah, so there's
By the way, we're kind of ignoring the chat tonight. I see all the new chatters in there. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. If you're new here, go ahead and smash that follow button. We're getting, as we like to say, we're getting doity on them tonight. Keep showing the work, Chetty.
Keegs or Adam, do you guys want to set up a duck race so we can do themes for tonight?
Yeah, Keegs, you handle that.
I'm trying to. I got these guys.
I'll do it. I
want to transfer their GooBalls from Wax to ETH.
I'll get it ready.
Hold on, I gotta see what. Let's start with Justin. Justin, which one are you getting rid of on
No,
Wax?
let's not do that right now. Let's do.
All right, we're not doing that right now, Justin.
Oh, we also do all of our team meetings. Pretty much 90% of them are live on stream, and there are occasional fights. So you never know. You never know what you're gonna get.
Interesting. You should fight every time, honestly.
We had a good fight last week.
Yeah,
That would bring a lot of viewers, I think. We just every meeting, just fight. You know.
Yeah.
That's marketing right there. Marketing 101.
Well, we've known each other for a long time, so very easy to fall into a fight.
Yeah, we can start.
The good thing is we're always back to being friends right after.
Yeah.
Sometimes the next day.
I'm just gonna run to the washroom. One second,
Okay,
guys. Get back.
What'd you say?
He's going to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna go get my food that's been sitting at the front door.
Do we have food at our door?
Yeah.
All right, Chetty, we'll leave you by yourself here. Entertain the guests.
Okay. Well, guys, let me bring my screen back up. So, I'll just keep going through the schema. But yeah, this is over a year's worth of GooBalls. You know, we got plenty of different types. We have a vampire. We have a Donald Trump GooBall. We have a caveman, mermaid, Doctor Who. This is like a robot.
We got a Doritos, Cool Ranch, Papadilla.
What the heck is that?
I have no idea. Papadilla.
But yeah, all the GooBalls. My favorite GooBall. That's a tough one. There's some strong ones on this page. Now B McDonald's a hilarious hillbilly. Jimmy Gootron, our nerd. We have a Wipeout Willie, our snowboarder. Captain Goobeard's a good one. I think I gotta go back to what we were looking at before. GooBalls is a really good one. This is like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. Link with Sponge Crypto Bob is a good one too. Crypto Bob.
Crumbins cookies.
Ooh,
How are those crumble cookies last week, boys?
they were really good.
Wait, where's Chief at?
Now,
Here.
now, some people really love this one. Some people thought it was way too many details. you know, it depends who.
Eags, why is Chief's thing showing up like
I don't know.
clear?
I can see myself. I don't know.
We don't see you on stream.
Yeah,
Make some noise in the audience. Can you see him?
Hold on, let me. Last time it worked when I stopped. No, he's not there. Oh, there he is. But when we show something on stream, he freezes.
Interesting.
That's true.
Oh, you can hear.
Well, I'm still here, so
All right, that's fine. We
Put me at the
got
bottom.
General Moses gave us a Cool Ranch Papadilla. First time I've ever even heard of a Papadilla. It's backwards because I have it open already.
They've been marketing the heck out of it, so I wanted to see how it is.
So we're gonna try it right now. I gotta give myself half and then give Chetty half.
I forgot Wardam activated the British accent in the Twitch chat, so there you go,
It was
Wardam.
Yamster.
Oh, it was Yamster. Oh, good evening, Yamster. Are you still here? Let us know in the chat. Crypto Kaz, Nostalgia Corp, Flamesy,
All right, give this to
Dude.
Chetty.
Dudison, what's up? Dre, 77. Gia Zadalex. I'm sure you know that person. Do you know Gia Zadalex, Chief?
sorry.
One on
Oh,
stream.
it's, no, Glaze Delex. Do you recognize that name? Can you see it? You can't really
Oh,
see anyone.
Glazed Alex. Yeah, that's Glaze, man. That's the homie.
Glaze.
Yeah, I met Glaze in LA.
Actually, make some noise. Make some noise in the chat if you're a Chungo holder, because I know it looks like we got a bunch of you guys here, and we didn't give proper shout outs earlier. Glazed Alex. I was messing that one up pretty bad.
Glazed Alex.
Glazed Alex.
I said Gia Daleks at first. I couldn't tell.
All right, let's make a GooBall.
Let's get the duck race.
Oh, duck race. Got it. 1 second.
So anyone in the chat, throw in a theme suggestion for what the GooBall should be this week. And
Chungo.
GooBalls don't have limbs, and if you throw in something like an animal or a monster, we gotta, it's gotta match, like it's gotta look like a GooBall still, so we can't really change it too much in that regard. Sometimes, like I forget what other. Just we had like a hat or something that has ears or something on it.
punch some suggestions in the chat. I can't see the suggestions right now, so somebody gotta help me out.
Can you guys see me still? Or no?
Yeah, we can. That is weird.
We don't see you, but we hear you.
What if we put him up here? It's still frozen.
No.
I got a little kitty right here.
Pizza Boy or Pizza.
Oh, he's got a cat. He's got a cat on stream. Where's that?
Yeah, Pizza Boy. Oh, there you go.
Nice. Oh, Pizza Boy. Okay,
Let's do Dishwasher as well.
Chungo.
Dishwasher and Pizza Boy.
We got to do Dishwasher.
Dishwasher?
Yeah.
Are you naming the GooBall? Is that what's happening?
No, that's for a theme of the GooBall.
We'll do the name at the end after it's made.
Golfer, okay. What's up, Rohit?
Rohit.
Maybe you can give me a napkin before.
Say Joker?
What do you say, chat?
May need a napkin.
Oh, I got you. Wait, you're not doing anything yet.
I'll go do it.
I think that Chief, the fact that your background comes from being a dishwasher, that just sounds like a Hollywood story in the making,
I mean, I did other stuff. Like I said, I would do freelance stuff like music videos, like product, like 3D stuff for like products and stuff, but anything like, never mainstream or anything big. There's a couple artists that I worked with back in the day, but it was kind of one of those things where you do an entire edit and they're like, oh, we're going with something different, and just don't pay you. The typical like artist story, like you put in all this fucking work and they just like screw you over. But it is what it is, you know. You got to eat some. I'm sorry. Are we actually allowed to swear? I realize. I don't know if that's fine. Like, that's cool. Okay, you got to eat some shit, you know, before you can. Yeah, you got to fail to succeed.
Exactly. You got to go through the valleys to get to the mountaintops.
Exactly.
We've got. Let me share this back up here, guys. We've got these as themes. Anyone in the audience got any more? I'm trying to think of one. Do we ever do Baker? I don't think we ever did a Baker.
That's good.
You rapper.
I don't know if we actually ever did a rapper.
Did we do a skater?
We did do a skater.
Oh yeah.
We did a skater recently.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name though. That's a good amount though so far. Anyone in the chat got any?
Let's start there because
throw Beekeeper in there.
Yeah, Beekeeper's good.
Canadian.
So what's going on here? Like, what's this duck race thing? Well, how does this work?
Yeah,
it's funny because when we talk about it, like everyone knows what it is.
I have no idea. French Canadian. So it's gonna just like race the names and then one's picked, I guess.
Yep, one of them wins. It's random by the computer.
Keeks, throw Beekeeper in there.
I'm not the one doing it.
Oh, Beekeeper. Oh. All right, we'll
do 9 seconds.
No, we gotta make it. We gotta make it hot.
18. Okay.
All right. So here we go. Whatever Ducky wins is gonna be the theme.
Ooh, photographer is a good one.
Photographer is good. I don't know who had that one. I have to read the chat on the screen tonight.
It might win. No, it's too early in the game. Joker. Okay. All right, so now we have Chetty made this video. Let's get this video going for the Duck Gods. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it's gone. Hold on. There.
The Duck Gods have spoken.
All right, so now the theme has been picked. Now it's Chetty's turn to create it. It's the Joker themed.
So I'm gonna make a poll in the chat. So I'm setting that up right now for a GooBall shape.
So yeah, guys, we need your help to vote in the chat. What shape should this GooBall be? It's gonna be a Joker.
Top of the chat. Yeah, top of the chat. You can vote on the GooBall shape.
Joker, a fat Joker would be kind of funny.
What do we have?
I voted B.
C for Chungo.
C for Chungo.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go C too. I'm tired of the fat ones.
The last GooBall we made was
Boy Steven was a big one.
Yeah.
No.
Did I get my photo, Adam? Did you send it to me?
Oh no, I gotta send it to you. Let me see. Private chat.
Wait, Justin, were you the one who threw that suggestion in there?
Yeah, he threw Joker.
Okay. That's why, because Solly will be there for the. He's coming next week, right?
Solly is our guest next week. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we got, and then Ross I think is the week after that. So
nice. Like confirmed or not?
Ross isn't confirmed yet, but we got some good. Chief, we haven't had guests on stream in a while. Actually, we need to kind of get back into it, and so you're helping spark the fire big time right now.
Yeah.
This is actually my first interview where my face is in it. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean.
Right now wow.
I thought, in New York and LA, people saw my face, so.
Yep.
Not.
Hey,
in Denver, I was wearing a ski mask. I was wearing a yellow ski mask, so I kind of look like a real life Chungo. But here it is. Here's my face. So people, people have seen it, but not everyone. So.
I got my Chungo. Let's go.
Because for some reason your camera freezes when we share the screen, so I'm trying to make sure. So April, when you're going through this, there was a bunch of stuff. A bunch of hot fire he was dropping at the beginning. Make sure you chop that up for the highlight videos. Yeah, you were even telling me in New York, I think at that Nakamigos party, you're like, yeah, no one really knows what I look like. I'm like, well, is that about to change now? And you're like, I guess so.
Well, it's funny though, because you can walk around at those parties not having your face online, and no one knows who you are. Like everyone like knows the project, but everyone doesn't know that you're the founder. So it's interesting to like walk up to people and be like, "Hey, I'm the Chungo guy."
Right. He was the winner. C1, the tall boy.
Oh, nice.
All right, now Goo Crew. Out of these numbers, these are the colors that the Goo Ball can be. So in the chat, put down a color. We're doing Joker, right?
Joker, yeah. And Keegs, your Chungo should be in your wallet now.
Yeah, I see. I'm looking at it right now, actually.
I voted yellow. We got 3 11s.
So you got to join the Chungo's Discord, Keegs, and make sure you get verified in there. Turn your name yellow.
Okay, let me do that right now.
Now, guys, the dangerous part about 11 is that I thought the Joker was supposed to have purple as his coat.
The Joker. What do you think, Chief? What color are you voting for?
I'm confused. So we have how many colors are we picking here?
I'm seeing 11.
Wait, where's the vote? I'm so lost.
I'm
just figure this out.
Too many options. You just tell us the number.
So just any color I pick, I guess. I guess 8
yeah.
if it's Joker for the lips, right?
Okay.
There's no white though. I guess because the background's white, so.
Yeah, we can give him a mask or something.
Where do I verify my Chungo?
If you just go,
just Red, verify your Chungo. All right.
Keith,
by the way, if
you use a color.
Go with everyone else's. No, actually, let's go with 6. I like that.
I didn't vote yet. I feel like we haven't had a yellow one in a while. I'm gonna go 6 as well. But I also feel like we haven't had a red one in a while either. So if everyone in the chat wants to do an 8, I think that would be good too. I feel like we've definitely done purples and greens and blues.
We've done a lot of purple.
Yellow's a nice color. Devils 1-11.
Yamster, are you still here? Oh, Yamster is. Okay, cool. Hey, for all the GooBall holders that are here, I guess send a message in the Discord in the VIP channel if you're looking to convert one of your GooBalls to Ethereum tonight. Can't promise we'll have time for it, but I know we want to try and do that if we can.
All right, we need a tiebreaker here. So, Chief Chungo, between yellow and purple, what do you decide?
This is for the body color, correct?
Yes. Yep. So we can add stuff on top of it. Oh, cryptophage through 8. Well, it doesn't really.
Huh? I don't know. It's like, I mean, I guess purple.
Purple. All right.
I mean, you can't do white, so it's like
we can add a mask and stuff.
True. You guys ever do like a different color background?
No, they all GooBalls are on a white background.
All white, okay.
Yeah.
Just the way Chetty likes his women.
What? Yeah. My girlfriend's not white.
Woo! I'm cracking up.
Adam, you got another Twitch payout.
Why do they keep paying us out so much?
I don't know. I mean, do we even make money on Twitch?
I guess so. Make something. So the cartoon news, that's pretty big. I didn't know that, but it's one of those things where it seems like for you guys, Chief, like the project, it's gotten to a point now where it's gonna need, like, how do you keep the people excited, right? Like, I feel like that's a real
I mean, it's like it's a very like hard time right now in the space. Like, even just before I hopped on here, I was looking at the trending collections, like top 100, and there's some in the past hour that have 0 volume, but they're like in the like Moonbirds 0 volume, like Clone X 0 volume, Chimpers 0 volume, Bored Apes 0 volume, Azukis 0 volume. Like, it's a truly like wild time right now for NFTs. I've never seen it this much of a bloodbath, right? But the thing is, like, you know, a lot of people would just give up and run away. I'm gonna show up every day. I love the chungos. I love the people who stayed in the community. Obviously, people have left. They've come and go. You know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like, I believe in the brand, and I believe in like me and my co-artist ability. Like, I really do believe we can make some insanely fire shit. And you know, we're just gonna keep producing stuff. Like, I think when people see what the fuck is the Chungo / Chungolution, people are gonna be shocked. People, like, they're gonna be like, damn, this did not expect this kind of stuff to come out of, you know, a somewhat simple looking collection. Where I was gonna go with that? I had one more thought.
I love it though. I mean, just talking about you're talking about showing up every day, and I just think in many regards we can relate to that. You're talking about people coming and going over time. That's, you know, you're everything you're saying is hitting home, and it's nice to hear from someone who I think sounds like you've been in the space and know it a little bit better than us too, to be able to share information like that. Like, hey, like Bored Apes has also had 0 volume for like the last day or whatever, like that type of stuff. It's just helpful to know when it's a cold winter.
Yeah, I mean, it's really an attention economy, right? You probably heard that, like, especially with the meme coins. If you have the most attention, you have the most, you know, the most volume or whatever, right? You have, or the most increase in the value of the coin. So it really is about attention. If you have the most attention, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And it's really hard, you know, to retain the entire NFT space attention. I mean, there was a point with the Chungos where we were in front of everyone's eyes. Like, you would see the Chungos absolutely everywhere. And I mean, and there were some influencers I saw at the Shellows party that, you know, never followed me, didn't even know if they knew about me, and I went up to them, and I think it was like K Money, like the guy who does the skits. And I was like, hey man, just want to say I'm a big fan. Like, you know, I'm the founder of Chungos. And he's like, oh shit. Like, you know, so it's like, you know, we've kind of been everywhere, and it's hard to retain that that attention, especially in this bear market, or whatever you want to call it. Cause I don't even know if it's really a bear market, because it's kind of like crypto's not crashing or anything. It's kind of like, you know, plateaued for a little bit. And I've been in the space for like 3 years now, and I mean, this is probably the weirdest, like unpredictable time. I feel like, you know, like, yeah. I really don't know what's gonna happen next in the market. It's very unclear. Like, it's either shit's just going down and then it comes back up, but right now it's like so inconsistent, especially with the meme coins and everything. So
speaking of the meme coins, we're actually friends with I'm sure you've seen it or heard of it. Have you seen the Mong stuff?
Yes, yeah, I have. They like were a project from like last year, right? And they like kind of had like a
they were an NFT project that was a meme NFT project that I believe they basically launched their coin. Anyways, we know the founder, and I remember I was talking to him the day that it popped off, and then that was the day it went from like 500,000 market cap to like 20 million or 30 million in like, you know, 24, 48 hours. So, but I know from watching him and getting to know him over the past like couple of years, the amount of like, let's try this, and we'll try this, and we'll try this, and you keep showing up, and you keep trying this, and you keep showing up, and then all of a sudden, boom, ding, 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 ding. Like,
exactly.
That's the nature of this, especially this game, the crypto game. So, we'll it's, I don't know, personally, I like hearing your take on it, because there's definitely times that we've been streaming. We'll show up on a Monday night and we're just gassed, and we're just like, you can tell all three of us don't want to do this, but like, we do it anyway.
Yeah. I get
think
that.
New York City brought a lot of life back into GooBalls.
Well, and you guys go for 3 hours, you said, right?
Two.
We used to.
Yeah, we lowered it now. We used to go 3.
Yeah, because that's crazy. I mean, usually like a Twitter space, even I do an hour. You know. and it's a different dynamic. You have 3 guys bouncing back and forth consistently.
Definitely.
But on a Twitter space, like, you know, sometimes you might not have people on stage, you know, and you might not have stuff to talk about, because if people aren't coming up and, you know, grilling you or, you know, asking you questions or whatever it is, it's hard to keep that going. But at least you guys have, you know, the friendship relationship to just talk about whatever. But yeah, I mean, just going back on like the way the market is right now, I remember like in 2021, it was like just absolutely mad, like madness.
Right?
Anyone could drop anything and make a fucking $1 million. Like, you look back at some of the stuff that made like 200 ETH when ETH was like $4,000.
Yeah,
it's insane. It's fucking wild. So
the important dude, I love hearing that, because the truth of the matter is there will be a day where ETH is back at, you know, 4 or 5K and everyone's going crazy again. It's just like, how long do you want to stick out this winter?
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing is though, like if it goes back to 4,000, will we see that kind of like that low effort shit, just like derivatives pop up all the time and make 200 ETH? I feel like maybe the space has gotten smarter, because I feel like back then it was like such a new thing. Like I discovered NFTs like 2020, like late 2020 on like Rarible, and I really had no idea what it was. And then like kind of slowly seeing it become this like mint anything mentality back then. Like just no one gave a shit. They just were like mint, whatever. Everyone had so much money, I guess. I don't know what was going on. But I feel like now the space has kind of like become more educated, and they've learned from all these rugs and all these like, you know, or slow rugs where just the founders leave or whatever it is. So like it will be cool to see what happens when ETH goes back to, you know, 5,000, whatever it is, to see if that cycle repeats. But I feel like it might be a different setup when that happens again. I feel like it'll be like more quality, I feel like, over just insane amount of quantity and people just making, like I said, millions off of just the lowest effort mints.
Right.
What do you know about ordinals?
I don't understand it. I remember when ordinals were like just first coming out, everyone was like, oh, put chungos on Bitcoin. I think some people did. Like, I'm pretty sure there are some people who put chungos on like Bitcoin. I'm not sure 100%. I just don't understand the technology of inscribing on Bitcoin. It's like, I'm just unclear on that. But what's your take on it?
Well, the same guy we know who started Mongs, or well, part of the team that started Mongs, he was the one telling us that because we were looking, we didn't know whether we were going to go the ETH or ordinals or a different blockchain, and he really suggested that we go the ordinals because they had somewhat of a popular project that they originally did on Wax, and then they released another version of it on ordinals, and they did pretty well. And he thought it would be perfect fit for GooBalls, but then we decided to launch at the height of the Mong hype, see if we could, you know, coincide with that. But we're still trying to grow our ETH audience. And
well, it's expensive too, right? Like It's kind of like minting on chain for ETH.
Yeah.
Right?
So either one was going to be expensive.
Yeah, I mean, like I guess if you're doing it in Vector, it won't be as bad. So I know, like on ETH, when you like actually mint stuff on chain, and not like how most projects are, you know, like any detailed art isn't going to be on chain because you're literally paying, you know, $500 for every like trait layer.
Yeah,
which is madness. So
yeah, we just have one image, so it's nice.
I'm not sure exactly how the Bitcoin thing works, but I mean, it is like on chain, right? Or is it file hosted kind of vibe too?
I'm really not. I think it is file hosted, but they inscribe it to a Satoshi. I'm not sure.
Maybe there's like the option to do both. You can also maybe mint on actually on the chain, or I don't know. It's just, you know, I haven't really had a chance to really dig into that stuff. And I feel like now, if you don't have an early inscription number, it's not as popular. Like that's kind of like it's kind of like ENS numbers right now. I feel like if you have a inscription from like 0 to 10,000, then that's a valuable ordinal. But if it's anything after a certain number, then no one really cares.
Yeah, the guy we know, they're under 60,000, I think.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the threshold is for like the value, but I know there is. I was reading some stuff where there's a certain number where it's, for some reason, people don't care after like, maybe 100K.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, who knows if we decided not to do it, so who knows if that was a good decision or a bad decision.
You never know with these things, You never know.
Yeah. It was pretty, I think the reason why we, one of the main reasons we made the shift to ETH was being in New York, you meet and talk to people involved in other projects. Let's be real, like most people don't know what Wax is, had never heard of it, or maybe had heard of it, but they didn't have a Wax wallet, or, we just didn't really fit into the big picture of the NFT space being on Wax. So it's cool that our roots are there, and we've got, a lot of the people here in the community, in the chat, still active on Wax, and we're still going to do fun stuff with it. But I just keep comparing it to, we're all from Cleveland, Ohio originally, and Chetty and Keegs are still based there. But Wax is kind of like Cleveland as a blockchain, and then ETH is like New York City. So it's like, we just moved to the New York City
yeah
NFTs. So if you have any recommendations as well, as far as like other people that or other projects that we could host or have on stream, that would be dope. I know the Cryptoon Goons guys seem pretty cool, so that would be one. But yeah, anyone who's down to like come on and talk about their project and okay with being relatively doxxed.
yeah. I mean, the Goons guys are all doxxed, but they're insanely busy. It's hard to get in contact with them, honestly. Like we were like in talks to start this merch thing like 3 months ago, but they have so much under their belt. But I mean, you could probably I'll see some of the guys like on the team who would like maybe be able to figure out if they have time for it.
Yeah, like a rapper or something.
Yeah, like kind of the social media manager guys. Trying to think who else. I mean, I'll cycle through my
yeah. Because we're basically we're new to this city now. We got to make some friends here on ETH.
Yeah, trying to grow our network.
Yeah.
Show us where all the cool kids hang out. where when do you think is going to be the next IRL Chungo get together?
Maybe Toronto. I think Toronto has a convention in August, but I'm not sure. I mean, if not that, then probably Miami. I mean, who knows what's the future will bring, right? Like, it could be earlier. I mean, I think the next like real popular NFT convention would be Miami, right? Like in November, I think it is.
Which one is that?
As far as I know, I think it's just like Art Basel, and they kind of have their like that NFT, right? I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Honestly, like this year with the events, it was crazy because they were all like at the same time almost. I know it was like Denver, and then it was like a week or two later LA, and then right after LA there was Miami happening, and then it was like 3 weeks after that New York. So it was just like not like back to back, which last year wasn't the case. So I mean, it's honestly at this point I'm so fried with traveling. If there's an event like this like next month, I probably won't go. I'll let myself fuel up first and then do the next one. But as far as I'm aware, I think it is Miami the next like major.
Art Basel.
Pretty sure, or maybe it's something else that's just lined up with it. I'm not 100% on that.
I'm looking it up right now just to see. I know actually Adapia, guys. Remember we had her on. She recommended that we go to that one. Yeah, it's December 8th through the 10th. You ever think about hosting something in your city? Because I feel like Montreal is actually It's enough of a metro area to do something.
Funny you say that, you know, because I know Farouk's down here. I would love to do something with Farouk. I think that'd be fun. Because I mean, that guy. You don't know Farouk?
No, gotta look him up.
Okay, you guys are really new to ETH. Yeah, Farouk is like he's like a huge he had this like show called Rug Radio. He's been in this space for a while. Controversial figure. Sometimes people think he's, you know, but I don't.
How do you spell Farouk?
Honestly, controversial is good publicity. You know.
How do you spell Farouk?
It's Farokh, I believe.
I'm liking this Joker so far.
The jacket's looking fresh, man.
Thank you.
Farokh.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to.
How many
color?
Is how you spell it?
Farokh, I think.
Farooh.
KH.
Hold on.
J. J.
K.
KH.
K.
Hey.
K.
K. Just put it in there.
Yeah, 1H. There you go.
There.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's in Montreal, which is why I mentioned him. I think that would be cool, but I think I DM'd him like way back, like right when we first minted out. No response though. So
yeah, sometimes you got it.
you know, I mean, the DMs, man. Someone with this many people DMing him, it's hard to keep track of it.
Right.
Even my DMs, man. Like sometimes I'll you know end up looking through my requests and I'm like, damn, I missed this message from like, you know, a month ago.
Yeah.
And it's actually worth reading or looking at. A lot of them aren't, right? That's why you don't look for the DM requests, because a lot of them are just,
Yeah.
do you want promotion? You know,
That's all it is.
do you want free NFT? Send wallet, you know.
I always say if I'm feeling funny, I'll just go in there and say, "What's up, scammer?" And then sometimes they get really mad at me.
Oh, I like to just like do it less directly than that, like kind of lead them on, you know.
Yeah.
It's funny because a lot of people, like, I think actually yesterday someone like opened a ticket in the Discord and was like, hey, I have this big TikTok page, and it's like, okay, so you're basically what you're pitching me is that you can promote our project, which would, you know, what you're saying would, I guess, raise the floor price, right? It would bring value to the project. So then why don't you just buy a bunch of chungos right now and then put it on your TikTok, raise the floor price, and then sell for a higher price. Boom, right. That's worth more than me giving you $100. You know what I mean? Like, right. If you really have this much influential power, just fucking buy a bunch of shit and then promote it. Like, then pump it, you know? Pump your bags. Fill your bags up and pump them. And then they immediately just, like, leave the server.
We've definitely pumped our own bag a few times.
Hey, I mean, pumping your own bags is that's fine, right? And I'm just saying, like, why you need me to pay you for promo if you have this, you know, huge reach and influence? Just buy chungos and then post about it.
Cat in hand. You know, if you could. Every time we go to the Chetty's art, you get frozen. I don't know if you want to restart.
I'm doing that because I want to get.
I know that, but it's hard because we want to keep Chetty on screen. So maybe if Chief Chunga restarted, maybe we wouldn't do it anymore.
Do you think?
You want me to like leave and come back? I don't know.
Yeah, do a refresh or something.
I can stop my camera and maybe then come back and then I'll try that.
Now you still freeze.
Oh, why does it keep doing?
But now you get the frozen picture with the cat though, which is cute.
There you go.
That's all we were going for.
Yeah.
Try to get that cat.
Someone just commenting dog emojis.
Did you see him in the chat, Keegs?
It's what's up, scammers? That one. Yeah. One guy got really pissed at me and blocked me. He's like, "Well, you're the scammer, not me. What did you give mad at me for?"
Oh yeah, I always get scam calls, and I I act like I'm an old person and just waste their time. And I love when the scammers start swearing at you. It's my favorite thing. I always like whenever I get a call and it's like the robot voice being like, we get a lot of in Canada where it's like the CRA, which is like, what's your tax? IRS.
The IRS.
Yeah, so we have CRA here. So they'll call us and be like, your CRA account, and then I immediately know it's fake. I'll go on my computer, record a video and audio, and just try to fucking get these guys to freak out. And I've got some good reactions before where they're just like, you know, I won't even repeat what they said because it's pretty vile shit, but
I guess I deleted the messages. I was gonna show one on stream.
What is Chief? What's your is your cat like a certain breed of cat? Is it mixed?
I just got these 2 kittens the other day.
Whoops! No. Is he there?
Can you guys see me now? Is video still on or no?
Hold on.
I don't know. Keeks pressed the button. There he is.
I mean, I can see myself the whole time. I'm not, but I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah, I have the other one's like right there on the couch.
Oh yeah.
Keegs actually hates dogs, but he loves cats. So
I do hate dogs, but I do love cats.
I love them both, but I feel like owning a dog is just too much work for me.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, having to like walk them and stuff, I can't.
Yeah.
I have a dog, and yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, it's funny. We have I have a 6-month-old. We have a 6-month-old. I don't know. It's just weird comparing it to a dog for a second there, but anyways,
He's a 6-month-old baby.
We have a baby, and it's a lot easier to travel even with the baby compared to the dog. The dog's a pain in the butt, and dogs keep you grounded.
You gotta cage him up.
Yeah, it's a good dog, but it's like if we ever want to go anywhere, you have to factor in that she can't be in the house for like more than 6 hours without having to go to the bathroom. So
that's BS.
That's tough with a dog, yeah. But keeps the wife happy, I guess. That's the perk.
That's why cats are great, man. They just poo in a box, bro. You know, they just run around and they come to you for pets, and you just feed them, and that's it.
They clean themselves. I know. I'm with you. Cats are good.
I love dogs, though. I'm not shitting on dogs. I don't have a backyard or anything, so you know.
I remember when we were in. They're what? Oh, I think they are.
Cats are cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Just leave it like that, Teddy.
Yeah.
Just put the mask on.
Are you gonna give him like a little chungo?
Yeah, we're gonna get some chungo decoration on the vest.
Do chungos have a logo?
Yeah, it's the logo's like right there, like that chungo.
On Discord?
I think we probably have.
No, he's talking about the one that's in his background.
Like the actual where it says chungo, like that is the logo. I think we have a PNG somewhere.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, send it over to.
Yes, you send it over.
You can shoot it to me. I'll make a group with all of us on Discord.
Why so chungo? That's a good one. Yeah, why so chungo?
Oh yeah, let's get some ideas, folks. That's why we got the Goo Crew here. Why so chungo? That is good.
This is a good looking GooBall. I don't know why the Joker. That's a good pick this week. The Duck Gods.
If you hop in the Discord, I just dropped it in the templates chat, where I kind of have some stuff there.
Just put.
Okay, I'll toss it in here as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I have seen the chungos. Yeah, the logo there. Dudison. Is Dudison a chungo holder?
I think he is. Yeah, Dudison. Yeah.
Adam's so bad at names tonight.
Hey, I think I did good on that one.
Dudison.
How did Chief say it?
Dudson.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. I definitely messed that one up.
Am Chungo.
Oh, dude, we should have hit up. I just realized we should have told Marco that we're.
I think
He's
we did.
6 hours ahead.
Hey, you never know. They stay up late in Italy. Me and Keegs went to a speakeasy nightclub in Italy in 2017. Yeah. That was pretty dope. We walked by it during the day. It was a restaurant. At night, we walked by it. It was still a restaurant, but you could hear a little something was going on there. People were walking in there at like 1 a.m. We're like, what's going on? And
so we went in and checked it out.
We went in and chungoed the place up. Dude, it was so funny. Seriously, in New York, I met, and credit to you and the culture that you've built with the community, Chief. Because I met, it had to be at least 3 or 4 chungos over the course of like 2 days, and I would lead by telling them that I have a chungo, and everybody goes chungo, just like almost like I swear Patrick Star from SpongeBob has a moment where he goes, and it caught me off guard every time, to the point where it's like I was like, these guys probably don't even think I have a chungo because I didn't yell chungo back at them right away.
Yeah, I mean that's like the OGs. You know, that was our thing. We'd do these Twitter spaces where we'd just like, you know, for 5 minutes, just chant chungo or scream chungo one time, right? That was kind of like right before reveal, and then like right after reveal, our Twitter spaces went crazy. Just you could probably find the recordings if you scroll down far enough, but it would just be like insane. Like, and it's funny because actually when I met that K-Money guy, he was like saying how annoying we are, but it's a good thing. He's like, oh, your chungos, man, you guys are fucking annoying. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, he's like, but it's a good thing though. I'm like, okay, sure. Didn't seem like that the way he said it, but you know, I guess it's a compliment in a way. You got to be annoying to get attention.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's one way to get attention.
How long did it take you to come up with the original chungo design? Did you design all of them? Yeah, I was saying in the beginning, I did about 95% of the stuff you see in the actual collection. And then my co-artist did a couple traits. I think he did like the knight helmet, the golden armor.
That's beast.
I think that's it. Like everything else I did by hand. It's actually funny, you know, I was so broke when I was making the chungos. It probably took me like, to answer your question before I go on with the story, but it probably took me like in total of actual time work, maybe 2 months to like finalize the actual like body design of the chungo. And then like the traits were just kind of, you know, when I had free time and I had an idea, I would go to my computer, draw, you know, a pair of glasses or whatever it may be that the idea was, and then just, you know, every day or so keep producing more traits. But what I was gonna say, you know, I was so broke, I couldn't even afford to have like a drawing tablet. I had one that was broken, so I actually drew most of the chungos you see. I actually drew with my laptop trackpad.
Wow.
I mean, I just got really good at it, but yeah, I'm
a mouse and keyboard guy myself.
Mouse and keyboard? Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting skill once you actually like get good at it, because everyone's like, you fucking draw with a mouse? Like you draw with a trackpad? Like what the hell? Yeah. But I mean, you gotta make use of what you can do. But obviously a drawing tablet is nicer. But it's kind of hard to go from trackpad to drawing pad tablet once you've gotten so used to drawing something like the chungos on the trackpad. It's a very specific style, right?
Yeah.
There's definitely something I would say organic about it that makes it different. I think knowing that adds to it. So that, by the way, I know we keep going back and forth between all of us talking and Chetty doing the art, but that was some good kitty action there.
It was.
I think that man, I mean, maybe because you've been doing Twitter Spaces, you're comfortable with it or whatever. But I can't believe this is your first time doing like a on-camera interview, because you're handling yourself not like it's your first time.
Yeah, I mean, well, like I said before, I used to do like I'm used to being on camera, but just not in this context. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Like I used to do comedy like skits all the time, and that was kind of like,
that's right.
for a long time. That's what I was trying to make that a thing. But I honestly, to give you the backstory of why it didn't work out, it was a comedy deal between me and my cousin kind of went off the rails a little bit, so it just kind of fell apart, and I was just on my own. I'm like, well, we were riding on this, like Tim and Eric vibe, and so it is what it is. It happens for you.
How's he doing now?
Yeah, he's fine. He just does not want to. He just kind of changed. He's changed a lot as a person. I'll say that. He's not the same kind of guy who would do well as a comedian, I guess. Too seriously, he's too serious now, I guess. He's like a big finance guy stuff. I don't know what happened, but
it's like Pally Chetty.
Maybe, yeah, too. Adam's brother is all serious now.
Red pill, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe beyond that. No, actually, I just talked to Pally today, my brother, and he has a GooBall. He has a wax GooBall, and I told him that he should convert it to ETH. And he's like, I see what you're saying, but he's like, if you think about it, the wax GooBalls, they are the OG GooBalls. So I think I'm gonna keep it on wax. And then to his point, I was like, you know what? I am busy converting the ones that I have over to ETH, but this little guy right here, Chief, this is the first GooBall that I ever got on wax, and I don't plan on burning him or moving him over to Ethereum as well. So I think that is interesting, an interesting point, and anyone who's in our community from the wax blockchain could have some optimism and not think that wax is going to become obsolete, at least with our project, because at the end of the day, it is the original source. But if you want to convert your wax GooBall to ETH, you have opportunity for it to be, at this point, one of the first 10 ever minted on Ethereum. So,
well, yeah, but the thing is, for our GooBalls, we don't put a number on them. We don't put number 1, number 2, number 3, because there's no number, so there's not really a mint number.
There's no number, but you could still, at the end of the day, if you wanted to check the blockchain and see.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think in our collection, it still goes chronologically, doesn't it?
I believe it does. Yeah, so far, yeah, because Mongoose first, and okay. So yeah, in the way you just don't get to see number 1 out of 8.
Why is that though? Is that a new thing because of how?
No, you just gotta put it in the title, and we just put the name of our GooBall in it instead. I think it's just better that way.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Because each GooBall has a unique name, instead of just being like Chungo number 1 and Chungo number 2040.
Should we get Chief on wax? Should we give him a guest pin?
I forgot about the guest pin.
If you want it, we haven't done it. Like I said, we haven't had a guest on in maybe 2 months. But let me just see if I gotta pull this down so I can see him. All right. We always used to give our guests a wax NFT, which is it says GooBalls.
I'll show it to you.
It's a guest pin. Yeah, you can pull it up. But yeah, if you want to make a wax wallet, we'll send you a guest pin.
I don't even know how to navigate using wax, to be honest. I don't even know where to begin. Like, what's the wallet called? Like,
just a wax.
We'll show you around Cleveland real quick. Hold on.
Here's what you would get a GooBalls guest pin. Chetty made this little 3D animation.
I mean, hey, why not?
Right.
Give me the wallet. Let's go. I'll take it.
What link should we? Hey, Goo Crew, what link should we send him to make a wax wallet? That is the big question now, right?
I think they said Wombat was the best.
Here's one I got that should be good.
What do you mean, Keeks?
I found one. I think it's free. Wax
only MetaMask has the ability to be cross-chain.
If you go to the private chat, there's a way to create a wallet right there.
Oh man, this frozen frame, the frozen frame, man. It's
it's going.
Once you guys go back to the other view, let me like pose for like all right,
pose real quick. Pose real quick.
Get the cat. Get the cat.
All right, there's a
I can't. I'm just thinking post production. I know there's some good sound bites in there. When we had the screen like this, I don't know how April, if you can work your magic on chopping up the highlights when Chief was spitting fire. More power to you.
You're the first person that's ever had this happen.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm on a MacBook. I don't know. I'm not sure.
If you want to just try and refresh,
the browser too. You could probably
just check it. Try and refresh and come back.
All right,
refresh the browser. I think it's also because Melon did the update.
All right, talk.
Hello.
All right,
hey,
we're there.
I'm moving now.
You're moving. You're moving.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
We should have done that a long time ago.
On our,
lost
it's
the
funny
now. I lost the chat.
Oh,
I can't see anything from the past, but
all
that's
right.
fine.
So now what we have to do right now, ladies and gentlemen of the
Here, I'll put it in the chat there, the private chat.
Twitch, we have to get a name for this goo ball. We have to make a name using another. Yes, you heard it right. Duck race again. Duck race for the name of this goo ball. Are you doing it, Adam? Oh, I was about to do one.
Oh, do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Less work for me.
Yeah. All right.
Dang it! I think the Chiefs thing get frozen again.
Yeah, it did.
Wow. Damn.
It's whenever Keeg shares.
I'm not meant to show my face, I guess, eh?
You guys kept switching the screens.
All right, hold on.
There's too much screen sharing going on.
Too much screen sharing for the MacBook.
Oh man, it's a brand new one. I don't know why it wouldn't. It's not outdated or anything.
If there's ever an error, don't worry. It's probably our fault. But no, you know what? Now that we got the screen share up, let's see what happens if you come back while the screen share is going.
Wait, to do a refresh again?
Oh, sorry, to do a refresh again. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. The little voice. Hey. All right, we got it.
You are moving. All right, so I will just have to stay on screen then for a while.
Yeah. Well, if you go back to the where it's all four of us in the main one, I moved, right?
He froze again already.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. This is
yeah,
not
if we
meant
go
to
back
be
to the main four. If we do this, then you're back to moving again.
Right, yeah,
Okay.
he moves on this one.
Doesn't make sense.
Hey, this is my jam.
This is a good song.
This is one of the OG. I actually checked today when I was talking to Pally. This is the second ever minted goo ball. The first one was Chetty's. Third one was Keeg's. Potato Bug Johnson listed for $1 million.
Oh, I gotta get some names. Sorry, you're gonna freeze again there, Chief.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Chief Joker.
Oh yeah, let's get some names in the chat.
Joker.
How are
sounds
they?
kind of Jewy. I don't know if we can put that one. It sounds too Jewish. Joker.
Chunker. Chunker.
No, Crypto Cast put Jew. I
was gonna suggest Gooker, but I think Gooker without the ER is another racial slur.
Yeah, I think
they all sound like not good.
So far, Chief Joker's winning because that's the only one we can use. Why so Chungo? That's pretty good.
Chungu.
Okay, well let's just start with Chung. Yeah. Whoa.
Did anyone say Chungu?
Well, why so Chungo? Like saying why so Chungo? Or we can just make it goo.
Joker balls.
Yeah, no, but it's a good.
Come on, we got some good names so far. Keep them coming, people. Keep them coming.
Can we do Joku, or does that sound bad?
Who's a silly purple? Yeah, give him just sometimes you gotta throw something without goo or chungo in there.
Silly purple. Let's see what he looks like again. There's a good look at him. We got a pistol here.
Let's call him.
That's really good looking.
Wait,
Gooball.
Chetty, where are you gonna put anything Chungo related on?
Yeah,
him?
I'm gonna make a pin on the.
Oh, I see. Why so Chungo? Yes.
Yeah, what?
See,
Yeah,
this is where Chetty unleashes the artistic talent, folks. Oh, I thought you were gonna have him shoot a thing that said "Why so Chungo."
No, I was gonna make a Chungo pin.
Oh, okay, all right. You got it. So we got silly. Did you put silly purple in there, Keeks?
No, what? What is that?
It's somebody's name, silly purple.
That's what Cass wanted.
I want to put Chungu just because it sounds good.
Yeah.
But it's not a Chungo theme, but it still is a nice name.
Chungu. It's fine. You could do Chung Space Goo. Oh, but then again,
This is a Joker themed Gooball, so Chungu really doesn't make sense. That's the thing.
yeah, but we've had other things that don't make sense. Bond Joker, like Bon Jovi.
Well, I'll just put it. That's
There we go. Jagoo Cleveland. Do that one.
Joaquin Phoenix. Joker. That'll take a second to even understand, but I like that.
Wait, the Jaugu?
Yeah, it was for like Joaquin Phoenix, but it's Wagyu Cleveland. It's a tough one. It's a little brain teaser.
I really didn't get that one until you broke it down.
War damn Joker.
That's good.
We could do instead of being Wagyu, we could just make it Joaquin.
Do War damn Joker. Drop some name. Come on, we got Kaz and Wardam are the only ones.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just the two guys just giving all the names.
Crypto
I'm
Ninja
gonna keep it
got
Joaquin. I'm just gonna go Joaquin Cleveland.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. I was going to do a giveaway for the GooBalls hat tonight too.
I don't know if we have time for that.
We can do it amongst. I got an idea after we finish this naming.
We got to mint it and then set the auction, and then I'm taking off at 11. So
I know you. I know you are. Commissioner Gordon.
That's
there we
good.
go.
That's good.
That's actually a name that I struggled to say last week.
Commissioner Gordon.
No, Crackneck Nork.
Oh
Crackneck
yeah.
Nork?
Oh yeah. Crack neck Nork.
Good to see you, Crackneck Nork.
Thanks for joining us. What else we got?
I got all these. Commissioner Gordon.
I might just start it. I think we're just gonna start it here.
Yeah, just run it. Let's see what the Duck Gods go with.
No.
Lakers and Nuggets are tied right now.
Oh, Dudson, just a little late. Chief Joker wins though. Not bad.
Okay. That's a cool name. Play the Duck Gods.
Oh, look at this. Chungo's pin. What's up, Rexinator? Sexy Rexy.
Good to see you, Rexinator. Kaz, silly purple.
Silly purple.
You didn't play the Duck Gods, Keeks.
Oh, my bad. Because it doesn't show it at the top of the...
The Duck Gods have spoken.
The Duck Gods have spoken.
Right,
that audio was recorded by Chetty and Keegs, Chief,
Yeah.
saying it. How many times did you guys say it?
We said it like 3 times.
Little harmony going on there.
Yeah.
All right, here.
You got a good one. Another great animation if we get sold out tonight.
Was that champagne, Chief? You pop bottles over there?
Beer, man.
Yeah.
Living in Montreal is just, the convenience stores have beer. So I know America has the same thing, but being in Toronto, so it's like I'm in a new world right now. So
Wait, because of what?
Well, in Toronto, like you can go into like a gas station or a convenience store and get like beer, but here you can. So it's like I'm in America, so it's, you know, easy access.
Yep. No, I know what you mean. Because, well, let me think. So, because my wife's from Newfoundland.
Okay, yeah, they probably don't have that either. Oh, actually, maybe they do.
Newfoundland, you can get beer at the gas station, but liquor definitely not. Everything liquor is through the liquor store. But
same here.
We were in Calgary from last May until December, and Alberta definitely reminded me more of America than anywhere else I've seen in Canada. And it's on the note of alcohol as well, because I don't know if you can get liquor at like the gas station in Alberta, but it just seemed like there was more of an abundance of spirits.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, I haven't been able to really. I've been to the Montreal airport a lot, and that's another thing too. Why Montreal actually would be good for a potential event, because a lot of places do fly direct there. A lot of places fly direct to Toronto, obviously, but Montreal is a pretty big connecting city from what I remember.
A lot of Europe flights go to Montreal, I think.
Right. Yeah, especially the French ones. Exactly.
Yeah.
Keegs, which one? Chief Chungu? What's it?
Chief Chung. I deleted it. I don't know. What was it? Chief Chungo or Chief Chungu? I think it was just Chief
Joker. Chief Joker.
Chief Joker.
Okay.
The Chief Joker. But yeah, Montreal's good for well, I've been told for the party scene too. Like I know Toronto's kind of like New York City, but Montreal they go till like 6 a.m. in a lot of places.
Oh, Crypto Kaz, by the way, while you're in the chat, if you're still here, Chetty can confirm. I hit a grand slam last week in my game.
Oh wow. First grand slam?
It was my first grand slam, yeah. I didn't know it was a grand slam until after, dude. I thought it was just you guys on.
It's so wow.
I wasn't paying attention to how many people were on base. I was like, at least
you just so in the zone. I'm going to get a hit.
Dude, it was like, yeah, there's the guy at second and third. Like, we got to get some runs because it was a ninth inning.
Completely, it's in the ninth inning.
Yeah.
Not even paying attention to first. You just come up, and make it happen. Do you know what a grand slam is, Chief?
No idea. Like IHOP or Denny's?
How do you explain it, Keeks?
So, well, home run with all bases loaded. I don't know. I mean, if you know a little bit about baseball, that would help. Home run.
Got it.
Home run. You know what a home run is, right?
Yes.
Home run with all the bases occupied, so it scored 4.
It is also a good shot, Denny.
So it's a home run because all bases are covered.
It's called a grand slam.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
If there's a runner on first, second, and third, and then you step up and knock it out of the park, that's 4 runs scored at once. Grand slam.
Okay. Yeah. Not a sports guy, really, but I think I get it.
Chungos are your sports.
Well, I do skate. I mean, that's probably the only I like basketball a little bit, but I'm mostly just a skateboarder. I know I don't look like it, but the Chungos in LA can contest to my skating. I did.
We'll ask you the classic question: can you do a kickflip?
Yeah, I can. It's actually weird. I'm actually better at doing like a varial kickflip than an actual kickflip. I can land a varial, which is like a pop shove it and a kickflip at once.
Combined, yeah.
I can land that more often than I can land a kickflip. I don't know why, but
okay.
Shetty, can you do a kickflip?
Right?
Heel flips are easier though.
I only landed one kickflip, I think.
In your whole life?
Yeah, my whole life. I did not skate that. No.
Tell Chief to do a kickflip on stream right now. I have to go outside, or I'd be kicked out of my apartment if I did that.
Oh, your cat's getting up. Look at that cat video back there.
One of them. That's one of the two. The other one's fucking up my shit over there. I don't know what's going on, but
all right.
What was the name of the one that just got up?
I don't know. I haven't decided the names. I think I'm gonna do Tim and Eric though. I'm just a huge Tim and Eric.
You should do a duck race to figure out their names.
Good idea. I have to think of some names first though.
Let's go. Audience show. We're naming this cat.
I'd rather not ask the
Duck race. Name it up.
5 years later, Chiefs meet people. So this is Chungu. And this is Chief Joker.
Yeah, exactly.
How'd you come up with those names?
This is diarrhea, and this is
This is diarrhea. All right, let me find. All right, I gotta mint this guy on ETH real quick. Open.
This
This
is Beekeeper.
There it is. This is Beekeeper. Yeah. All right. This is called Chief Joker.
We gotta see what brand you're sipping on there too. Is that a nice Montreal brand?
no, it's not.
Ah, Heine. Okay, good pick. Good pick. We used to get hammered on stream back in the day. I'm just kidding. I did. They didn't.
He's getting hammered alone.
Man, when I first started streaming, it was because it was still. Well, you would know because Canada stayed in COVID way longer than America, so it was like spring 2021 when NFTs were popping off.
Yeah.
To the point. And I started streaming with our friend who launched Mong, and yeah, there'd be some nights I'd stream for like 5 hours. We'd have a lot of people in the chat because again NFTs were popping off like we haven't seen since then. So, but I'd be drinking whatever, beer, whiskey, all kinds of stuff. Now I've realized it serves the community better, and we get more done when we're not. I don't know. I did on the week of New York City. I did drink on stream, and that was a lot of fun. But
well, there's levels, you know. A little bit of drinking can help. You know, for me at least, you know, calms the nerves. I'm doing like a long Twitter space, something like that. Oh, you know, I'll drink a beer before it. That's really it, though. I won't get like fucked up.
You're not. That's not your 8th Heineken of the night.
No.
At least not yet. Maybe after.
My 7th.
You're gonna go freeze here again. 1 second. I gotta show the new GooBall on ETH real quick. I just created. I'm gonna make an auction here, and I'm gonna send that auction link over. But
Let's
here we go,
dude. That's Chetty. This is good work.
Really
this
good
is
work.
Definitely a new level of Chetty unlocked. I think because we have an artist on stream, so we put the pressure on Chetty to do well.
All right, let me create the auction here, and then we will do this. Set a price. Set a price. Lowest price.
Sorry, my bad. My cats, man.
Are you still with your lady friend?
No.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I think
you
I
don't
was
have to answer that, Chief.
no before. I think
only go as far as.
No, I met you in New York though, and that would have been. I wasn't. I was single then. In New York.
You were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
you had a friend that I like.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, we're not a thing. Yeah. No.
Not a thing. Okay.
Yeah. I was confused. I'm like, how would you even know? Like, someone else. So
next Monday is the 29th. We're gonna end the auction at 9:15 p.m. Correct?
Is that what we do? I feel like
Let's
maybe
do 9:20.
9:20.
Because remember, we got to dance for 5 minutes plus the intro.
True. 9:20. Dance for 5 minutes.
That dancing that we did at the beginning of the stream, that was another thing that only started like 4 streams ago. It was like it was a mistake. Keeks played the wrong song and it was like way too loud, and then we just started dancing.
All right, we have a auction ready to go after I conform. View listing. Let's take a look. Yep, minimum price is 0.0028 ETH.
Get your minting fingers up. Keeks was just doing it. Guys, get your minting fingers up.
There it is. Check her out.
Oh, it's up.
There is the listing for the GooBall. Let me just check and see if it's in the actual GooBalls collection. It is, and it is ready to go.
It's time. It's time to pump, 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 pump.
So Adam, what's funny is since we don't have them in numbers, it just goes when you look at the collection, it just goes from price low to high. So Kenneth Gould's is there at 500 ETH, and that's what's first.
Oh wait, you're gonna show Chief? Did you see our floor?
No,
we have one of the best floors on.
Yeah, we're doing a little bit better than you, but don't.
I just put the link to our collection in the chat.
I love it.
So they pull up to New York. Hey, we just got here. We're the new kids in town.
As well.
Is that link? Did you put it in the Discord?
No, I didn't. Go ahead, do your thing with it.
I'll slap it here too.
What's a good quote? Oh, he says, "Why so serious?" Right?
It depends which Joker you're talking about.
Nikola Jokic.
This one, Justin would. What does he say before he kills Robert De Niro in that movie? Does he say anything iconic? Can't remember. Who's playing Harley Quinn in the new one?
Margot Robbie. Or
no, in the new, like the one with Joaquin Phoenix, because that's what our Joker was based on.
Oh, Lady Gaga, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Although I'm not sure if she's Harley Quinn or just like a female Joker, like an impersonator. I think. I don't know.
Guys, you don't think she's actually Harley Quinn in the movie?
Not that I saw. I mean, I don't know. I don't really follow that stuff, but I mean, from what I saw on like Instagram, whatever, it seemed like cause the whole thing I think is like everyone's impersonating the Joker now.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, I don't know.
Lady Goo.
Lady Goo. We should throw that in the.
All right, we're gonna do trivia for a free GooBalls hat. If you go to my Twitter, you can see what the GooBalls hats look like. Just tweeted out earlier. Before I forget, got to give it away. So what we're going to do is, and Chief, if you could punch the answer to this in the chat. This is going to take some guessing, guys, and we might have to give away some clues along the way. But, Chief, what is your favorite place to get poutine in Montreal?
Man, this is the worst question of all time for me.
Don't tell me you don't like poutine.
Yeah, I don't like poutine. Man.
You're not Canadian. Get out of here.
It's a stereotype, man. Yeah, so I mean, I'm trying to think of even the spots like in Toronto that I know of.
We'll go pizza. We'll go pizza. This is your favorite pizza place? It's got more than a bigger name than like Pizza Shack or something, right? Do you have a favorite?
Oh,
pizza
yeah, so
place?
like a chain place that I'd go for pizza.
No, even if it's just Montreal, like if there's some place within 10 minutes of where you live.
Here, I had pizza earlier today down the street, but I mean, I've only really been in Montreal for like a month.
So you just moved there?
Yeah, I left Toronto like the beginning of April.
Dang.
So.
Okay, well, you ate pizza today, so
I don't even know what the place was called.
All right.
I think it was. Am I just gonna say it out loud, or is this a thing that some people?
Well, you put it in the private because people will figure it out eventually if you give them enough clues.
Oh, I don't think they will, but I mean,
you can say like what it's close to or something, and then go on Google Maps and look it up. Oh wow, that's the name of the pizza place. Wow.
Well, let me confirm that. Also, this is location doxing. I don't even know if we should do this.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, everyone.
It's like real close to my place. So
let's do. He lives above this place, folks. Just
yeah. Throw him off a little bit.
Let's do your favorite pizza place in Toronto. Or Brampton.
Okay.
And put it in the private chat.
How much gas, Justin?
Okay. This is gonna take forever. This is like
nice.
This is not gonna be an easy one.
Is it in Brampton or Toronto?
It's in Toronto.
Okay. Let me see if I punch it in if it comes up as it does. So that that is the one. Even when you punch that in, just straight up Google search, that's what pops up. Okay, cool. So hint for this one. It's in Toronto, and we'll say slice is in the name. The word slice is in the name. It's in Toronto. The next clue, because I know that's still probably not going to do anything for anyone, is think about a deck of cards.
Someone got it.
Somebody got. Whoa! What? How did he get that?
Wait, seriously? Okay, yeah.
Does he live in Toronto?
Maybe. I mean, there have been some people who have come into the Discord, and like they somehow figured out who I am, and I'm like, what the fuck? This before I was like doxxed, but.
All right, so that was fast. So, anyways, Lil Man Purse, you just won a GooBalls hat. So, where can I find you? Are you in the Chungos chat? We got a DM somewhere.
I think I've seen that name before, but like way back. More of like a lurker, I think. I don't know.
Actually, let's do this. Join GooBalls Discord as well, and then we can DM in there. But you just won a GooBalls hat. Congratulations. Congratulations, Lil Man Purse. So if anyone wants to know, if you go to King Slice, the apartment upstairs, it's actually where Chief
Hey, GooBalls is sold out again. Hold on 1 second.
500.
GooBalls have sold out again. If you want one, go and join the action.
You had to explain that one to him.
Shady created it. I don't know. We get sold out every time somebody bids. We know we're going to be sold out. So we just make that video. Every time we get sold out, we have that video pop up.
Yeah. All GooBalls have been sold.
Yeah. Every GooBall has been sold out ever.
That's right. We are we are one of the only continuously sold out projects in all of NFTs. Who made the first bid?
Justin Clayton.
More damn. OG. All right, rapid fire. Well, guys, you got any questions to close it out? I know Justin Clayton had a good one in there in the chat for Chief. You guys got any questions for Chief before we hop out of here? On the note of pizza, what's your favorite kind? That's my question to you.
I do like pineapple on my pizza.
Just pineapple?
No, not just pineapple, but like, I kind of just like, anything really, but if we can sprinkle some pineapple on top, I'm down, I'm down for really anything. I'm not really that picky,
I never understood. There's all these memes and stuff about people not liking pineapple on their pizza. I'm with you. I've never not liked it.
It's actually a Canadian thing too.
I did not know that.
It was invented in Canada. Hawaiian pizza was invented here.
Okay, my question for Chief Chungo. My question for Chief Chungo is, what do you think now? As the newbies into ETH, what do you think we should do? What do you think should be our first step in ETH?
Okay, so first question: how do you guys mint the GooBalls?
We mint them on OpenSea, I think.
Okay, so you do like the lazy minting thing, right?
Yeah, we mint it and then we throw it up for auction. So OpenSea is, I don't know where else we could do an auction.
Yeah, it's interesting because like a lot of, because it's weird how the OpenSea contract works. Like, anyways, that's more technical than what an actual piece of advice. I would say just like, really like dig your teeth into like Twitter for sure. Just like, follow people who seem to have a very wide understanding of the space, who are like really fast to find stuff. You know what I mean? That way you're always, getting like the cutting edge of the space and, news all the time. Yeah. And I think like that's probably the best stepping stone you can get to then like that alone will help you in so many ways, because you'll end up getting a lot of information. Never follow anyone that has like promotion this is just for general and everyone who's watching this. Never respond or follow anyone that has like DM for promotion in their shit, even if they have a Bored Ape and they're like a verified Bored Ape. You know, it's never legit. Fuck that. Follow real, genuine people who like, you know, post not just like alpha calls or whatever, but like genuinely are good people who are like, you know, not even like influencers really, but just people who will like talk about, you know, what's going on in the space. Just in that way, you slowly start building a network of like, that's kind of what I did like back in the day. I just was following the space, trying to figure it out. And I kind of just like slowly was, you know, my feed turned into just
crypto,
you know, a brain injection of knowledge that helped so much for the inevitable launch of the Chungos way down the line. What else could I say advice wise? That's probably the best though. I mean, really, it's hard to give advice besides like, I mean, marketing wise, you guys have those animations those will go a long way on Twitter. If you can animate some GooBalls,
yeah,
that'd be great.
We have a few animated.
Yeah.
But
Are they on Twitter?
Well, no, I'm saying you saw at the beginning.
Yeah, the jumping ones, right?
Yeah.
Literally just anything that's like, I find that like a lot of projects, they don't like post, like not, I don't know, how do I word this? Like the way my approach was to never post like a Chungo PFP and just kind of like post a Chungo doing something. Like obviously it's still the project, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just my own thing. Honestly, I'm the worst at giving people advice. I'm sorry, but
yeah, we'll definitely work on growing the network, getting people on the show, and interviewing them like we did with you, and you know, trying to grow
the animations, man. I think he's right. I wonder, Chetty, like what you were doing for the music NFTs. If we could maybe just to simplify it for you, stuff like that, because I noticed the other day I was playing a replay from our stream for my son on our TV. And for 3 minutes, he couldn't take his eyes off the TV, seeing the little GooBalls bounce up and down.
Yeah, the visual like stimuli, you know, like
That
goes a long way.
Like he was going out of his way to like turn around and like watch the GooBalls. I'm like, Micah, get over here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Chief's right about that. And Twitter. So for Twitter and Keeks, I know you're ready to go to bed. But for Twitter, so we had the GooBalls account, and then all three of us have our own accounts as well.
That's good. Honestly, I don't have a personal.
Okay,
but I honestly I dropped the ball on that. I should have had one a while ago. Because there's been stuff I wanted to tweet about, but I'm like, this would not be a good tweet, like professionally from, you know, the brand account.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's great. But obviously, I mean, like maybe like try to have a schedule. We kind of had a schedule in the beginning too of like, well, I mean, we really just like went balls to the wall in the beginning. Like it was like almost every day we were doing like these somewhat complex animations, which just like really burnt us out for a while. Like just every day making like a new idea and then having to actually execute it is wild. I wouldn't suggest that, but maybe a backlog of stuff. Like for anyone who's listening, like if you're thinking about making a project, get like a backlog of stuff. So like, you know, when you start posting, you're not like kind of like building the floor underneath.
Oh, I just rated.
Keys, you didn't stop.
Oh shoot!
It did it on its own. I had it ready to go, and then it just went.
Like,
I didn't.
mean, yeah.
Well, we're still. This is still gonna go.
It is still recording, so
this will go on YouTube.
It will go on YouTube, so you keep talking.
Everyone on YouTube, we accidentally just ended a Twitch stream. Sorry.
Okay.
But you were saying backlog.
Yeah, having a backlog of content will go a long way and help you not go insane.
I think our biggest challenge is like, especially with the art, 95% of it is all through Chetty as our artist. So yeah, it always comes down to like really what can we, and he works during the day and all types of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, Chetty, maybe you could.
I want to stop the stream now.
Okay.